The land automation. This is the raster data switch from the various servers. Here, similarly, how we can do for the land automation. What was the management of the data we can approach, especially for the special wise. Here, concern we need to maintain. Here, see, so and so particular here the raster data taking a particular land cover. We are taking a land cover. We are certain period. It will be time will be travel. The anyone it will be time will be kill means persons will be die at the time traveling at the time of the land cover exchanges to their uh, children's children's it will be changing how the land history will be maintained. We need to take a consideration. Here some of the considerations at the time of the land cover the management based on attribute information. What are the classification regarding the land assignment, government patta land? Certain categories are classified and registration links it is telling that not spatial information, only telling the boundaries surrounding. We need to go for the nested land management to deal such a usually time period, how the land will be changing certain what are the shape will be land cover shape will be changing certain parameters we can automatically it will be generating from without checking the land hierarchy and land thing. Directly we can go to the land cover and we are checking who is before time period who is the land shape will be changing certain time. We can go through this approach. Here I'm going some survey number. Here example so and so survey number I'm taking the survey number. After that, here total the survey number having a two partition, not two partitions, more than total three partitions. Uh, Here this spatial information it will be automatically generating how the partitions will be split accordingly as a time period, how the behavior will be changing the period means this particular land cover the three cuttings will be happen means three partitions will be taking. These are the three partitions. This one is taking one partition. This also we are taking this the land cover. It is two land splits will be happen. Here, this particular land cover, the two splits will be happen. We are suppose we are taking this final generated information. We can take a one example here. I'm taking a particular survey number, trying to splitting nested way means we will see this is a survey number. I'm zoom the land cover, get back the information here. I am calling as a this particular survey number 449 as a two partition. 449 A is a one partition and I want to the mention the shape how this split is indicating. We need to see this manner. This land cover is checking here. So bound is totally two portions. This land cover will be A and B. This is A portion. is a portion. Extension is the total extent we are going 5.4 something. This one is something 2.5. We need to calculate accordingly. Otherwise, we can give the spatial logics to deal auto calculations. Minus 2.5. We are giving 2.91 is another one. I mean, giving a 2.5. No, 5 is a one thing. This is a remark is more than extent names land owners are changed. Sir added example. I'm taking this particular land cover. I'm indicating as a. I'm giving a comment. I think you're not giving. Yes, okay. This number is 449. Yeah, trying to giving a submission. The data is added. The boundaries regarding this one. This is a remark. This is a portion. What are the data is get back information we are showing here. Again, we are added one more thing. This is one more. We can go same manner. Example, we are taking particular place. The raster data. Previously, we are seeing the A we are covered. Now we can add it as a B. This is this is we are indicating that the B is the second land cover portion. We are indicated the spatial position, how much extension remain. We are giving 2.9 is the indication for the extension. The remark we can give as a wrong record concern. We have added here one more land record is added. How many? The totally 491 is a one survey number, a particular land cover. This is two partitions is happen. This information is backside is generated. Again, we want to see how many the sub references will be generated. We are go for the detailed manner. Here, the some of the official websites is available. Here, they're maintaining the same spatial reference. Here, the land cover. The regarding information we can go to the so one B we can check for the particular the place the vector data we can get back the land cover information we can we are getting in here. Similarly, Adangal is saying that particular the land cover particular number how many subsplits will be we can get back. Here main problem is getting data wise the nested the data is not maintained. Data maintain management is a difficult concern. That's why they simply maintain the Adangal as a text related. There is a no special reference. Suppose they collected the one-time survey. Their main they collected the at the particular time the vector raster collection regarding the Adangan. But next time, what was the problems is generated. Raster data. Next time we it's facing the problem. Uh, some time period, the land owner is changing. Here the reference we are go through. Here reference we are go through. They collected the at the time of survey. They collected the land cover information. Next time data management, how they can approach. That is a critical step. How the managing the large data set at the time period. How we can operate. That is the design here. Happen the solution. Here the land cover information we can get back. One side control means one hierarchy team will be do the uh, their control means they do the modification, then only land records will be modified. That is one drawback for the especially uh, uh, happen for the data cleaning mistakes. What was the mistake? uh, some services it will delivery it will be reflected means they want for the agriculture benefits some subsidies will happen, but one sided control, the control person decide whether we need to provide the benefit to the particular uh, land cover, land cover population. When the land cover decide people only, and the data will be processed. That is one drawback we can consider. And week offs and some peak hours services, it will be degraded. Some employees will be um, um, demanded for the service violation. The service also degrade. How same services it can be delivered for authentication and authorization to deliver the same services. Issue will be based on landowner the get the land information based on their logins of farmer. The farmer taking a login, it get back the, their land record information. He is a right owner is get back the edit option to who is a owner, not not to added this land record information. I am a suppose the land record they belong to the particular farmer. The land information is get back their logins just like Windows partition. We are how we can partition the hard disk. Similarly, here also how we can cut the Photoshop as image. Similarly, we can shape the land information based on our requirement. This is fine. We need to. This is two references. I want to create uh, sub information means I want to go for the I want to create I want to create I want to create I want to create here I want to create how many the land owners is existed based on the shape of the position. I want to create it. This is one part. 400 here the one of the indication the number I'm added a nested manner means I want to add the data as a one. This is a partition one. 1 2 3 4 added this one is so one here the total split is 2.5. I'm giving a 1 for this one. I'm giving a remark is none. I added the information. Here I added one more record, the partition 2 for before the parent land cover information. I created the nested reference. Here I create a nested reference one more. Before I created this portion, how the markings is are indicating. I'm taking a this is one more marker I'm indicating. This is I'm giving a partition before it is partition 1. This is partition 2 for this particular parent. The parent land record. I'm giving a nested land record. Before I added refreshing this land information. This is partition 1 is created. The total extent 2.5. 2.5 I'm giving this is one more occur. I added this one particular this survey number. Two partitions are generated for nested manner. This reference having a two land partitions has happened, but it is finally it is we are checking land information here. Two partitions. The total land extent is 491. The reference of 491. We have get back the total extent is 2.5. 2.5. The 2.5 I'm not here. Yeah, we can see here. Land extent is 1 acre for this one. The 1 acre here. The total is 2.5 cents. 50 cents is remaining is balance. We need to add the partition 3 as a 50 cents. I'm giving one more partition 3. Same survey number. The rest we are taking considered example. We are taking consider example. So we are taking a raster data. Same reference here. We are see the position regarding this one is covered. This one is covered, and we need to cover one more position where land record is. We are added one more land cover. Where the rest of the first portion, second portion. This is a the partition of land cover, the total extent is the 50 cents we are taking the, as for the calculation, but we are not give the manual. This is required for the automation. How we can do for the some of them. A table automation before saving the records on table, we can based on the special calculations. We are giving the request for the summation for the particular the vector data from the vector boundary. The automatically spatial calculation will be written back the answer how much extent is regarding this particular vector data. Suppose I'm giving a added here, the data is added for particular uh, uh, this land cover, this particular land cover we are cutted as a one more on the land cover. That land cover has a three partitions, three partitions happen. Extents we are checking this one 50. The total is on this 449 25 2 acre 50 cents. This information is get back here we see the total extents is matching as a time reference. Here see 0 minutes before we are added this land cover information, and here how the land records the modified land cover records modified as time period. We can see after certain time the past or future, when the records is taking the modifications means changes land partition is change will be happen. We can see here up to now this particular scene here. We can see in here. We can see in here the land cover the indications we get back here. Again we want the one more partition we are left here before we are go through this one particular survey number. We need to go for the nested data. This particular land cover reference we need to how many sub partitions has happened. Based on we are giving a reference for this one, then we are indicating 2.9 as the total extent. We are indicating the first the land cover boundary. The land cover boundary we are giving one more partition. Suppose I am giving a partition, so one for the B reference. Here the total is 2.9. I'm giving a calculation as for the 2.9 as a my calculation. So my raster, I'm on the raster data. Here I'm added one more as for the spatial difference. This land cover I'm giving as an indication. This one, this one, this two. This is a on the B subpartition we are taking as a consideration. The total is total is the parent record the 2.9. We are go for the 1 acre. We are giving a the pot of this under this partition one. We are giving a post. The nested on the sub partition means the land cover. The sub cutting as a part of this one. I'm giving a one more partition as a partition 2. So partition 2, partition 2, where the land is situated. We are see the raster data. Where the land raster data is exist here. We are go for the spatial reference. Spatial reference, a reference where we can see the top level monitoring. We get back the land information. This is partition 2, is a part of second partition. This is a second partition. Previously we are added 1 to total 2.9. I'm added one more, giving a 1. I'm giving total calculation for 2. I'm giving a submission as a total 2 child records, but it is total not cover for the partitions. Whole partition means I added one more partition. The total extent is 2.9. One is added, one is added. Rest is 291 cents is remaining rest. We need to refer the land cover reference, roster reference. How see this one also reference. They're giving a the Bhuvan is giving a reference. Anyone you can take the reference. We can exercise better solution for the existing automation techniques. We are giving one more partition 3. We are giving indication. I'm giving a partition 3, but shape is not get correctly. Shape now it's getting correctly. We need to adjust. I'm giving save. Shape is get the correctly, but I'm giving indication 0.91. Total 0.91 is a remaining rest extension. Any remark? Yes, the remarks is there. We need to the point out. This is the remark point. This particular land cover, the total certain time period, 3 splits phase exist for this particular survey number. We go for the. We are giving a refresh. We are now only we are added the spatial nested spatial land extensions means this particular land nested 3 partitions happen. I'm giving a refresh and get back the uh, land extends how many subsplits the total we are calculating 2.91 as a reference to plan accordingly. We are planned accordingly. Total the 0.91 the total extent is 2.9. This is fine. We need to go through This extension, suppose certain time period, this landowner is is giving a his land cover to their child. We are go through the partition 491. A as a partition 1, 491 A, 491 A partition. We need to that land cover owner as their login. They're giving a uh, giving their land cover to their child, is giving a land cover to their child as a C1. How the example, suppose you have two children. Otherwise he want to establish XYZ, uh, some trust. He want to the trust will be run, that's as providing the delivering the service for old age home, like that. Some temple services is happen, otherwise some trust is happen. Where that one, this is the, see here, this plate actually, this particular split, this particular split example we are take care, we are giving a subpartitions. I say this one is a subpartition. We added some changes is required. This is a child as a total one acre. He is giving a child to 50 cents to his children. One more thing, he is giving a sale his information to his land cover as a sale purpose. Example, again we need to giving as a subpartitions. Subpartitions where man, this here subpartitions. See here subpartition, check here giving as a is 1 acre as bond. Actually this is not good concern. Before parent uh, land cover, the top of that parent cover we need to draw the rest of uh, the rest of the thing, how the changes will be happen. That is good concern. I'm giving a reference how this thing is working. Fine, I'm giving a save. This is a rest regarding that how actually things will be functioning. Fine. This is a second partition. Now this is total one. The 50 is giving his children. The remaining 50 land cover is giving to sale. Is giving his land cover to sale. Example, I'm giving a save. We the total this land cover actually partition one has a certain time period. once data is loaded, this particular the land cover means 491. So A portion land cover, the two splits is happen. How much time since say 2 minutes before, now this is 10 minutes means now only I am created. This is 2 minutes before the cover is means the data is added. Similarly, uh, we are taggle when it will be the land uh, land, how the shape will be changing, how the which type of means conversions has happened, how before land cover, how actually they, how the remarks has happened. Similarly, this is we are taking as a particular survey number, so and so survey number. Similarly, we are going the lots of survey numbers we need to take based on the extension. How much extension? See, I'm giving only taking an example. One survey number 491. So 491 is a part of I created data. This is 491. I mean, open this one and point out the reference for the particular record. The data is fetched by the nested manner. I created the one more reference, 443. 43 is one more reference I created, but it's not fetching. Next here, the one more reference I'm giving. The data is a nested manner is managed. This is land cover regarding particular so and so place. Internal means three land partitions for this particular land cover boundary. This is the particular bound cover. This much of the land shapes is partitions is happen. Similarly, this is one more data concern. This is this much of particular this reference, this much of land data it will be varies. This one is no relation, so much randomly added, but we are giving some of the good concern to manage. We can manage drawing the plugins based on the parent the land cover information. We need to draw the child just like cut the photo, how what shape we are required. Similarly, here what were the things will be replaced automation without heavy manpower. uh, some of the land management team hierarchy, their job will be parallelly managing this approach. Man-made mistakes will be reduced at the certain time period. This is one way of delivering the services. We are covered here on land cover to how soft splits will happen in the nested manner based on the authentication and authorization, how the land information the existing statewise database. Farmer is taking a login based on his logging, his land is existed entire the statewise database, get back their logins as a his belonging land cover information. What was the benefit for this one? Some of the agriculture related means e-craft, some of the services will be that some of the agriculture officer is collecting the information regarding what are the craft you are cultivating. Based on farmer is taking a login based on his logging is itself giving the input means what type of craft he is doing, how harvesting will be completed. All those things will be happen. What type of fish, insects will be damaged for the craft. Such data is get back. Finally, AI to analyze what type of insects, what type of fertilization is required to the cure the next the better manner. How much profit and losses will be happen for this one. How the supply chain will be. And finally, his harvesting thing it will be delivered to the uh, uh, concerned mills is get back is cultivated amount. Such calculations we can perform using land automation. Um, this manner, suppose he want for the some other nested data he want for he want to build certain building structure or model he want to build, say how much height as for uh, the plan of rules for the GHMC plans, how much setbacks, all those things. Based on the guidelines, they settle the amount to the land cover department. Same services get back the uh, land owner, who is the owner of land. He's get back the land related information. This is nested land hierarchy. Here, the no burden for database. Same model itself, the self referencing the table, the get back the information. Suppose we get back the trace back how the lands are before time period. Existing land information means some of the reference to manage the lands means some of the reference point to the manage the land cover information, how that reference will be set back and how it will be operated. Here some of the attribute table. This attribute table is telling the detailed information. Previously we are seeing that some of them good information, good information, some of the good information here. This is some of the detailed information, behavior of how land cover is situated. As a limited resource, how the land cover uh, actually is functioning. This is based on particular parent land cover information, how many child records is generating without no extra table management. Table itself, we are recalling that how suppose every year the financially we need to submit how much income is generated for the particular the village level. We need to how means village how much income is generated, how we can how to get the calculations we need to consider here at the time period means particular financial year. The here time since we need to check that time between get back um, what are the land cover uh, uh, current as for the self reference table. What are the current land cover for existing landowners? We need to get the uh, last child nodes as a land cover as a reference for the existing land cover, financial land cover information as a landowner means subsplits as a landowners belonging means every year financial wise how much of changes is involving the particular land cover. uh, we need to set back the previous year the what are the particular survey number, the what are the uh, how many changes has happened. uh, Different as for the we taking consider as a tree. uh, leaf nodes as a existing one. Some time period, no one interested, whole village, no one interested to change their land to their next generations. There itself, cultivating means then no income is generated. We in other income sources, the agriculture is giving a subsidy in the low prices to supply the some of the products, means fertilizations, and some of the plastic related materials is getting the income. Such a related activities will be possible, generating the income sources. This every year, the special the backups means the every financial year, what is the current situation, the current land cover situation for that financial land cover for the particular village. We need to take a setback. What are the reflections is happen? These three features. What are the land conversions happen? Any the misleadings is happen for the particular attribute information. All those things will be better way to monitor using self-reference, various techniques. But in the graph theory is required, how we can get back those information. Child, how to notice child before here the level of tree, the 1 2 3 4, but how we can step back here, the current position, the level wise it is not possible, based on algorithm, the tree, the last leaves we need to take back, get back, uh, we need to highest level decrease the one level count as a parent, and then get back the before change land cover information. We need to one more decrease particular survey number, what is exact land cover, the finally decrease one more parent up to root node, then get back the final estimation. We need to set the time lapse for automatically giving the algorithm uh, to make how the conversions is happen. Some of the um, time lapse servers to map what are the changes will be happen before condition, how the uh, land cover will be changing as for the uh, some of the earthquakes will be happen, the land cover will be move certain uh, uh, distance. Many regions will be land cover will be disturbed, existing land cover will be moved. Such a things will be possible. This is nested land operation for brief demonstration. Same thing we are referencing a special based on the agricultural landowner logins. Suppose we need to specially analyze data based on the user wise, how much land records belong to them as entire state wise. And such things also it's possible using self-reference based on the reference of end user. Fine, I'm giving a conclusion for this one. The detailed manner.